This video guide explains vehicle identity checks. It'll tell you what a VIC is and why it's needed. It'll also show you how to apply for a VIC and what to expect at the check. What is a VIC? When a car is damaged in an accident or by flood or fire and the insurance company writes it off, it's given what's called a VIC marker. The VIC marker is a note on the DVLA's computer system that puts a stop on a new registration certificate being issued or a tax disc reminder being sent out. The VIC marker will only be removed once the car has passed a vehicle identity check. If you're the owner of a car that's been written off, but you decide to repair it, you won't be able to get a replacement V5C registration certificate if you lose it or move house and need a new one. And you won't be sent V11 reminders to renew your tax disc until the car has passed a VIC. The VIC checks the identifying marks on the car are the same as what's held on the DVLA record. The checks are carried out by the Vehicle and Operator Services Agency, VOSA, at regional VIC sites. Why is the VIC needed? The VIC helps stop car ringing. Ringing is when a stolen car is passed off as a repaired accident-damaged car by giving it a false identity. This can mean that innocent members of the public can find they've been sold a car that later turns out to be stolen. The VIC acts as a deterrent to car thieves attempting to ring cars. It confirms that the car is the accident-damaged car and that the identifying marks are genuine and haven't been tampered with. When could I get a VIC marker? When a car is written off by an insurer, it's given a category. Each category has a letter: A for scrap only, B for spare parts only, and C if it's repairable, but the repair costs are more than the value of the car. Any car that's written off by an insurer, category A, B or C, will be given a VIC marker. So if you buy a car without checking the history, you may find that it's got a VIC marker against it. And if your own car is classed a write-off, it'll get a VIC marker whether you decide to keep it or not. How to check if your car has a VIC marker? The easiest way to find out if a car has a VIC marker against it is to go to taxdisc.direct.gov.uk and select Vehicle Inquiry. Make sure you have the number plate registration number to hand and know the vehicle make. You can also check by phoning VOSA on 0300 123 9000. If your car has a VIC marker against it, you should apply to VOSA for a VIC. This will confirm the car's identity and allow the marker to be removed from the DVLA record. How to apply for a VIC? Remember, a VIC can't be done unless the car has a VIC marker against it. There is a fee for a VIC. Current fees can be found online. You can apply for a VIC by sending a VIC-1 application form, either online or by post. You can submit the form online, as long as you're going to pay by credit or debit card. VOSA will process the form and then send you an email asking you to phone to arrange an appointment, date and time, and pay the fee. If you apply online, you can also pay using a prepaid customer account. To find out more, contact VOSA. To apply by post, see the VIC-1 application form for details, which is available to print online. Taking your car for a VIC. If you want to drive your car to the VIC site, there are a few rules to follow. Your vehicle must be fit for the road and be able to be driven under its own power. It must have a valid MOT, it must have number plates, and you must be insured to drive. But you don't need road tax to drive to or from a VIC. For full terms and conditions, see the VIC-1 application form. The vehicle identity check takes about 20 minutes. The purpose of the VIC is to check the car's identity. It doesn't assess the quality of repairs. You'll need to ask an independent expert to make sure the car is roadworthy. Sometimes inspectors do notice defects that make the vehicle dangerous to drive. If this happens, they can stop you driving the car until it's repaired by giving it a prohibition notice. If your car passes the VIC. If your car passes the VIC, this means its identity has been confirmed by VOSA. You'll get a pass certificate, a VIC 20, and the VIC marker will be removed from DVLA's records. It takes 48 hours for the result to be updated. DVLA will then be able to issue a new V5C registration certificate if you apply for a replacement. The V5C will be marked substantially repaired and/or accident damaged with the date the car was checked. If your car fails its VIC, you'll get a VIC failure report, a VIC 21, telling you the reasons it failed. The DVLA or police will then investigate. If your car's identity is confirmed by the investigation, the fail will be overturned to a pass and you'll get a pass certificate. For more information, contact VOSA on 0300 123 9000.